We begin with a Target 12 consumer investigation. Toyota under fire again.
A Bristol couple says Toyota is ignoring its own evidence of a possible sudden unintended acceleration incident.
Target 12 consumer reporter Susan Hogan poured through the documents. She joins us now live with the startling new information she's uncovered.
Well, a Bristol couple going up against a giant car manufacturer, but this couple claims what's in these documents that we now have gives them the power they need to put up a good fight.
Bob and Kathy Virginis were Toyota loyalists.
We've had Toyotas since the 80s.
But that loyalty ends here. Their 2010 Toyota Corolla has been at this dealership since June 12th. Toyota says it's done with its crash investigation, but the Virginises don't want the car back. They say it's unsafe.
I don't believe it's fine or safe.
On June 8th, Kathy was pulling into this parking space in Bristol when she says her Corolla suddenly lurched forward, hitting a parked car. But she says her foot was on the brake the entire time.
It was an awkward feeling knowing that I knew I was on the brake and the car was accelerating.
Toyota did inspect the car, which according to this Toyota document included an inspection of the accelerator pedal, the brake components, the floor mat, and a 16-mile test drive. In the end, Toyota concluded all systems performed properly. Toyota denied their claim.
But there's one thing Toyota did not use in its investigation, and it's this, a download of the car's event data recorder. It records data when a car suddenly has an increase in speed, like in a crash.
The data goes back 5 seconds before the crash. It shows the car speed at 3.7 miles per hour and the brake switch off. But then at 0 seconds, the car speed increases to 7.5 miles an hour and the engine's RPM doubles from 800 to 1600. The data shows at that time, the brake switch was on.
It's very consistent with what the driver said, and it's also consistent literally with hundreds of other reported incidents from Toyota owners around the country.
Which we found on safercar.gov, the federal government's website. Target 12 contacted Toyota and specifically asked why it would not include the EDR in its investigation, even though in the past Toyota is on the record for saying event data recorders can greatly assist accident analysis and field performance evaluation. In a statement, Toyota says this data supports our conclusion that this was not a sudden unintended acceleration event, but a collision that resulted from late braking, which is not unique to drivers of Toyota vehicles.
This was not my fault. And for a company that we've been so faithful and loyal to tell me, and this is what he said, you're just unhappy because you're not hearing what you want to hear.
Now, the Virginises said Toyota also did not take into account their car's vehicle history, which had 2 maintenance checks for acceleration surges. Now, today, they sent a petition to the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration asking the agency to investigate their case. They also sent a letter to a court-appointed monitor hired to oversee customer complaints for Toyota. We contacted both and have reaction tonight on Eyewitness News at 10 and 11. I'm Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.
The Target 12 investigators are always looking to uncover news. If you want to send a tip or report government waste, you can call our tip line 228-1763 or email us at target12@wpri.com.